The title Blazing Saddles brings to mind a wild and hilarious take on the Western genre, yet the reality behind Mel Brooks' iconic film is filled with tension and drama. The production faced immense challenges, including a constant battle between the writers and the studio executives who were often at odds over the film's direction. Controversial scenes sparked heated debates, leading to fears that the project might be scrapped altogether. The film's sharp satire and bold humor pushed boundaries, but not without significant pushback from those who felt it was too provocative. Producers worked tirelessly to navigate these turbulent waters, often trying to downplay the chaos that surrounded the making of the film. As we delve deeper, we uncover the hidden truths and untold stories that the producers hoped would remain in the shadows, revealing a side of Blazing Saddles that is as intriguing as the film itself. Cleveland Little's journey to becoming Sheriff Bart in Blazing Saddles was filled with challenges. Initially, the role was meant for Richard Pryor, a groundbreaking comedian known for his sharp humor. However, studio executives rejected Pryor due to concerns about his controversial lifestyle, which left the door open for Little. His casting was a significant moment, as it brought a fresh perspective to the film. The role of the Waco Kid also faced hurdles. John Wayne, a legendary figure in Western films, turned down the part because he found the script's humor too risque. This led to a series of potential replacements until Gene Wilder was finally chosen, bringing his unique comedic style to the character. Harvey Korman secured the role of Hedley Lamar after Johnny Carson, a prominent talk show host, passed on the opportunity. Madeline Kahn, who played the memorable Lily Von Stepp, had her own reservations during auditions. She was hesitant to show her legs, feeling unsure about the character's portrayal. However, after Mel Brooks explained that the character was a spoof, she agreed, embracing the comedic nature of her role. The casting decisions and controversies surrounding Blazing Saddles played a crucial role in shaping the film's legacy, highlighting the complexities of Hollywood during that era. The liberal use of racial slurs in Blazing Saddles aimed at mocking racism faced significant resistance from executives. This aspect of the film was controversial, as it pushed boundaries that many in the industry were uncomfortable with. The film's creator, Mel Brooks, had a vision that included sharp satire and bold humor, but he encountered pushback from those who felt that such language could be harmful or offensive. One of the most debated scenes was Lily Von Stepp's seduction scene, which was provocative and challenged traditional portrayals of women in film. Additionally, the infamous campfire fart scene sparked intense discussions among the studio executives. Many believed that this kind of humor was too crude and could alienate audiences. Despite the pushback, Brooks fought hard to keep these edgy elements in the film, believing they were essential to its comedic impact and social commentary. His determination to maintain the film's original content reflected a commitment to artistic expression, even in the face of criticism. The debates surrounding these scenes highlighted the tension between creative freedom and societal norms during the 1970s, making Blazing Saddles a landmark film that continues to provoke thought and discussion about race, humor, and the boundaries of comedy. The legal trouble surrounding Hedy Lamarr and Mel Brooks adds an intriguing layer to the story of Blazing Saddles. Hedy Lamarr, a well-known actress and inventor, took issue with the character of Hedley Lamarr, the villain in the film. She believed that the use of her name in this context could harm her reputation. In 1974, she filed a lawsuit against Brooks for $100,000, claiming that the character's portrayal was damaging. This legal action brought significant attention to the film, which was already known for its sharp humor and social commentary. Brooks, known for his comedic genius, found himself in an unexpected situation. He eventually settled the lawsuit out of court, which allowed him to avoid a lengthy legal battle. Despite the seriousness of the matter, Brooks later joked about the incident, noting that it inadvertently provided a boost in publicity for the film. The whole affair highlighted the sometimes unpredictable nature of Hollywood, where a simple character name could lead to significant legal disputes. The incident remains a notable footnote in the history of Blazing Saddles, showcasing the intersection of comedy and legal drama in the entertainment industry. Initially, Warner Brothers executives were skeptical about the potential success of Blazing Saddles. They predicted that the film would be a box office bomb, which led to serious discussions about possibly shelving it altogether. The initial test screenings of the movie produced mixed reactions from audiences, creating further uncertainty about how to approach its release. Some viewers found the humor and themes controversial, while others appreciated its bold satire. This mixed feedback sparked debates among the studio executives regarding the film's release strategy. However, Mel Brooks, the film's director and co-writer, was determined to see the project through. He passionately convinced Warner's president to give Blazing Saddles a proper release, arguing that it deserved a chance to reach a wider audience. His persistence paid off, as the film eventually found its footing and became a significant success, resonating with audiences and solidifying its place in cinematic history. The scriptwriting for Blazing Saddles was a wild and unpredictable journey, marked by the involvement of an all-star comedy team that included Richard Pryor and Norman Steinberg. These sessions were often chaotic and contentious, fueled by a mix of alcohol and stimulants that added to the frenetic energy in the room. The writers, driven by a fierce competitive spirit, pushed each other to create something truly unique. This atmosphere of creativity, despite its disorder, led to the birth of a comedy classic that challenged social norms and broke new ground in film. The collaboration among such talented individuals resulted in sharp, satirical humor that resonated with audiences. The process was not just about writing jokes, it was about pushing boundaries and exploring themes that were often considered taboo. The end product reflected the tumultuous yet vibrant nature of its creation, showcasing how chaos can sometimes lead to brilliance in the world of comedy. The working title for the film was Tex-Ex, which hinted at its nature as a Western parody. This title reflected the film's intention to blend humor with the classic elements of Westerns. Before settling on Blazing Saddles, other titles were considered, including Black Bart and Purple Sage. Each of these titles carried its own connotations and potential directions for the film, but none captured the essence of the story as effectively as the final choice. The idea for Blazing Saddles came to Mel Brooks in a rather unexpected moment while he was in the shower. This moment of inspiration led to the creation of a film that would become a landmark in comedy, known for its sharp wit and bold commentary on race and society. The title Blazing Saddles perfectly encapsulated the fiery comedic tone that Brooks aimed to achieve, setting the stage for a film that would challenge conventions and entertain audiences in a way that few others had before. The journey from initial titles to the final name reflects the creative process behind this iconic film. Despite the film's critical acclaim, its initial box office returns were disappointing. This was largely due to mixed marketing messages that failed to clearly communicate the film's unique tone and humor. The promotional strategies were confusing, leaving potential audiences unsure of what to expect. Additionally, the film lacked star power, which often draws viewers to theaters. Without well-known actors to attract audiences, many people overlooked the film during its release. The edgy content of Blazing Saddles also played a role in limiting its financial success. The film tackled sensitive topics such as race and social issues with a boldness that was not typical for mainstream cinema at the time. This approach, while groundbreaking and later celebrated, may have alienated some viewers who were not ready for such frank discussions in a comedy. As a result, the combination of these factors led to a rocky start at the box office, despite the film's eventual recognition as a classic in American cinema. Despite its comedic brilliance, Blazing Saddles faced a backlash that revealed the deep-seated racism still present in parts of America during the 1970s. Some viewers, unable to grasp the film's sharp satire, responded with racist hate mail directed at the filmmakers and cast. This correspondence often included unsettling threats and insults, showcasing a disturbing reality that contradicted the film's intent to challenge racial stereotypes. Mel Brooks, the film's director, received numerous letters that highlighted the ignorance and prejudice of those who missed the point of the satire. The film's bold approach to race relations and its willingness to confront uncomfortable truths about American society sparked controversy. The hate mail served as a stark reminder of the ongoing struggle against racism, illustrating how art can provoke strong reactions and reveal societal issues. The impact of Blazing Saddles extended beyond entertainment, igniting conversations about race and tolerance that remain relevant today. Substance abuse was a notable issue among the cast of Blazing Saddles, impacting the production in various ways. Lead actor Cleavon Little faced challenges fitting into the lively party atmosphere that surrounded the film's set. His struggle to connect with the more carefree environment created a sense of isolation for him as he tried to maintain focus on his performance. Meanwhile, Slim Pickens, known for his larger-than-life personality, often arrived on set under the influence of alcohol. His frequent drunkenness added a layer of unpredictability to the filming process, yet his unique charm and comedic timing shone through in his scenes. Despite these personal battles, both actors delivered memorable performances that played a significant role in the film's success. The humor and satire of Blazing Saddles resonated with audiences, and the cast's ability to navigate their substance issues while still contributing to the film's legacy is a testament to their talent and dedication. The film remains a classic, showcasing how the complexities of the actors' lives intertwined with their work, ultimately leading to a groundbreaking piece of cinema. The film faced significant challenges in the home video market, particularly due to its controversial content. Major rental chains, such as Blockbuster, were initially hesitant to carry Blazing Saddles. The film's bold humor and satirical take on race and society made it a target for scrutiny, leading to concerns about its appropriateness for a wider audience. Despite these obstacles, Mel Brooks, the film's creator, was determined to see it reach viewers in their homes. His relentless efforts included negotiations and discussions with various rental chains to highlight the film's cultural significance and comedic value. Eventually, a trial run was conducted in select stores, allowing a limited number of customers to rent the film. However, even after this initial success, Blazing Saddles remained under scrutiny for years as debates about its content continued. The film's legacy as a groundbreaking comedy was often overshadowed by the challenges it faced in being accepted in the home video market. Blazing Saddles, directed by Mel Brooks, is a film that has sparked a wide range of reactions since its release in 1974. The movie is often celebrated for its bold satire and irreverent humor, particularly in its approach to race and racism in America. However, it also faces criticism, especially from younger audiences who may not fully grasp the nuances of its comedic intent. One perspective highlights the film's ability to mock racism, suggesting that it turns bigotry into a punchline, thereby rendering it absurd. This viewpoint argues that Brooks cleverly uses humor to expose the ridiculousness of racist attitudes, making a statement against discrimination. The film's portrayal of characters who embody racist stereotypes serves to ridicule their ignorance, ultimately promoting a message of equality. Supporters of this interpretation appreciate how the film challenges societal norms and encourages viewers to reflect on the absurdity of prejudice. Conversely, some viewers, particularly from younger generations, struggle to see the humor in the film. A recent experience shared by a viewer illustrates this disconnect. After persuading a group of millennials to watch Blazing Saddles, the initial laughter quickly turned to discomfort as they reacted strongly to the film's racial themes. Their response was one of anger and confusion, leading to accusations that the film was endorsing racism rather than critiquing it. This reaction underscores a generational divide in understanding satire and dark humor, with some feeling that the film's approach is outdated or insensitive. This clash of interpretations raises important questions about the role of context in comedy. For many, the film is a classic that uses satire to confront serious issues, while for others, it may come off as tone-deaf or offensive. The viewer's experience reflects a broader cultural conversation about how humor interacts with sensitive topics like race. The challenge lies in bridging the gap between those who appreciate the film's satirical intent and those who find it difficult to reconcile the humor with the serious implications of its content. Ultimately, Blazing Saddles remains a polarizing film that elicits strong reactions from its audience. While it is celebrated for its groundbreaking approach to comedy and social commentary, it also serves as a reminder of the evolving nature of humor and the importance of understanding context. The film's legacy continues to provoke discussion about race, satire, and the boundaries of comedy, making it a significant piece of cinematic history that resonates differently across generations. As the credits roll on this iconic film, you might think the story ends here, but wait, there's more to uncover. What happened to the talented cast who brought this outrageous comedy to life? Behind the laughter and the unforgettable scenes lies a tapestry of careers that took unexpected turns. From the legendary Mel Brooks, who continued to shape the landscape of comedy, to the brilliant Gene Wilder, whose performances left an indelible mark on cinema, each actor's journey is filled with surprises. Did you know that some faced challenges that tested their resilience? Others found new paths in unexpected places, while a few became cultural icons in their own right. Join us as we delve deeper into the lives of these remarkable individuals after the curtain fell on Blazing Saddles, Discover the triumphs, the struggles, and the legacies that continue to influence the world of entertainment today. Stay tuned, because the story is far from over. Slim Pickens' portrayal of Taggart in the 1974 film Blazing Saddles stands out as a memorable performance in a comedy that pushed boundaries. Taggart, the bumbling, yet menacing henchman, embodies the film's satirical take on Western tropes. Pickens' unique voice and physicality brought a distinct flavor to the character, making him both comical and threatening. This role solidified his place in cinematic history, showcasing his ability to blend humor with a darker edge. After Blazing Saddles, Pickens continued to work in film and television, often typecast in Western roles. His career included notable appearances in films like Dr. Strangelove and The Getaway. However, his life was not without challenges. Pickens faced personal hardships, including financial struggles and the toll of typecasting. He battled health issues later in life, including a serious illness that affected his mobility. In his final years, Pickens remained active in the industry but faced declining health. He passed away in 1983, leaving behind a legacy marked by both laughter and the shadows of his struggles. His life story reflects the complexities of a man who brought joy to many while grappling with his own demons. Dom DeLuise's role as Buddy Bazaar in the 1974 film Blazing Saddles showcased his unique comedic talent. Bazaar, a flamboyant character, added a layer of absurdity to the film's already outrageous narrative. DeLuise's performance was marked by his ability to blend humor with a touch of chaos, making him a memorable part of the ensemble cast. His portrayal contributed to the film's satirical take on race and the Western genre, highlighting his skill in navigating complex comedic themes. After Blazing Saddles, DeLuise's career flourished, but it was not without challenges. He faced personal hardships, including struggles with weight and health issues, which affected his self-image and career choices. DeLuise was open about his battles with depression, which he often masked with humor. His life was also marked by the tragic loss of his son, which deeply impacted him. Despite these struggles, he remained a beloved figure in Hollywood, known for his roles in films like The Cannonball Run and his collaborations with Mel Brooks. In his later years, DeLuise continued to work in television and film, but his health declined. He passed away in 2009, leaving behind a legacy of laughter and a complex personal story. His final years were spent reflecting on his life and career, often sharing his experiences with fans. The last known information about him highlights a man who, despite his fame, faced significant personal battles, reminding us of the darker sides of a life in the spotlight. Sally Kirkland played a brief but memorable role as the cashier in the 1974 film Blazing Saddles. Her character, though minor, contributed to the film's satirical take on race and the absurdity of the Old West. Kirkland's performance showcased her ability to bring humor and depth to even the smallest roles, a skill that would define her career. After Blazing Saddles, Kirkland's career took various turns. She became known for her work in independent films and television, earning an Academy Award nomination for her role in Anna in 1987. However, her life was not without turmoil. Kirkland faced personal challenges, including struggles with addiction and a tumultuous relationship with actor and director John Cassavetes. She also dealt with the pressures of Hollywood, which often led to her feeling isolated and misunderstood. In recent years, Kirkland has continued to act, appearing in various projects, but her life has remained marked by the shadows of her past. As of now, she is still active in the industry, though details about her current projects are sparse. Her journey reflects the complexities of fame, resilience, and the darker sides of a life in the spotlight. David Sharp played the role of the man in suit in the 1974 film Blazing Saddles, a character that served as a satirical representation of the Hollywood establishment. His presence in the film, though brief, highlighted the absurdity of the film's themes, contrasting sharply with the chaos surrounding the main characters. Sharp's performance added a layer of irony, as he embodied the very authority that the film sought to critique. After Blazing Saddles, Sharp's career took a downward turn. He faced personal hardships, including struggles with addiction that affected his professional life. The pressures of Hollywood and the changing landscape of the film industry left him feeling isolated. He became embroiled in scandals that tarnished his reputation, including allegations of misconduct that led to a significant decline in his opportunities. In his later years, Sharp became a recluse, distancing himself from the industry that once celebrated him. The last known information about him is sparse, with few public appearances and little media coverage. His life remains shrouded in mystery, a stark contrast to the vibrant character he once portrayed. Count Basie played a memorable role in the 1974 film Blazing Saddles, where he appeared as himself, leading a band that provided a lively soundtrack to the film's comedic chaos. His presence added a layer of authenticity to the film, showcasing his talent and charisma. Basie's music was integral to the film's atmosphere, blending humor with the rich sounds of jazz. Beyond the film, Count Basie's life was marked by both triumph and hardship. He faced personal challenges, including the loss of his first wife, Catherine, in 1936, which deeply affected him. His career was not without scandal. He struggled with the pressures of fame and the expectations of the music industry. Basie dealt with the complexities of race in America, navigating a world that often marginalized black artists. Despite these challenges, he remained a pivotal figure in jazz, influencing countless musicians. In his later years, Basie continued to perform and record, but health issues began to take their toll. He passed away in 1984, leaving behind a legacy that still resonates today. His story is one of resilience, talent, and the enduring power of music. Tom Steele played the role of a townsman who famously falls from a chair in the 1974 film Blazing Saddles. This brief but memorable moment captures the absurdity and humor that defines the film. Steele's character adds to the chaotic atmosphere of the town meeting, showcasing the film's satirical take on westerns and social issues. After Blazing Saddles, Steele's career took a different path. He faced personal hardships, including struggles with addiction that affected his work and relationships. Despite his talent, he found it difficult to secure roles in Hollywood, leading to a decline in his acting career. In the late 1980s, he attempted a comeback, but was met with limited success. Steele's life was marked by scandals, including a highly publicized divorce that revealed the darker side of fame. He battled depression and isolation, often retreating from the public eye. The last known information about him suggests he lived a quiet life away from the spotlight, reflecting on his past while grappling with the shadows of his earlier fame. Harvey Korman's portrayal of Hedley Lamar in the 1974 film Blazing Saddles is a striking example of his comedic talent. Korman's character, a scheming and corrupt politician, serves as a foil to the film's heroes. His performance is marked by a blend of arrogance and desperation, showcasing his ability to balance humor with a darker undertone. Korman's delivery of lines and physical comedy added depth to a character that could have easily been one-dimensional. After Blazing Saddles, Korman continued to work in television and film, becoming a familiar face on shows like The Carol Burnett Show. However, his life was not without challenges. Korman faced personal hardships, including a difficult divorce from his first wife, which left him emotionally strained. He also battled health issues later in life, including a serious heart condition that required surgery. Despite these struggles, Korman remained active in the entertainment industry until his passing in 2021. His legacy endures through his memorable roles and the laughter he brought to audiences. Mel Brooks portrayed Governor Lepetomaine in the 1974 film Blazing Saddles, a character marked by incompetence and absurdity. Lepetomaine's role serves as a satirical reflection of political ineptitude, showcasing Brooks' ability to blend humor with social commentary. This performance was a pivotal moment in Brooks' career, solidifying his reputation as a master of comedy and satire. After Blazing Saddles, Brooks continued to create iconic films, including Young Frankenstein and The Producers, which won him an Academy Award. However, his life was not without challenges. He faced personal hardships, including the tragic loss of his close friend and collaborator, Gene Wilder, in 2016. Brooks also dealt with the pressures of Hollywood, where he was often criticized for his provocative humor, particularly regarding race and gender. In his later years, Brooks remained active in the entertainment industry, receiving numerous accolades, including a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. As of 2023, he is recognized as a living legend, continuing to influence new generations of comedians and filmmakers. His legacy is marked by both his comedic genius and the darker complexities of his personal life. Robin Hilton's role as Miss Stein in the 1974 film Blazing Saddles marked a significant moment in her career. Her character, a seductive and confident woman, played a crucial part in the film's satirical take on race and gender in the American West. Hilton's performance was memorable, showcasing her ability to blend humor with allure, which resonated with audiences. However, this role also pigeonholed her in Hollywood, limiting her opportunities in more diverse roles. After Blazing Saddles, Hilton faced challenges in her career. She appeared in a few television shows and films, but none achieved the same level of success. The pressures of fame took a toll on her personal life. Hilton experienced a tumultuous marriage and faced public scrutiny, which led to her stepping back from the spotlight. She became a subject of tabloid gossip, with rumors swirling about her relationships and lifestyle choices. In later years, Hilton distanced herself from Hollywood, seeking a quieter life. She has largely remained out of the public eye, with little known about her current activities. The last confirmed information about her dates back to the early 2000s, when she was reported to be living a private life away from the entertainment industry. The mystery surrounding her life continues to intrigue fans and historians alike. Richard Farnsworth portrayed Sheriff Bart in the 1974 film Blazing Saddles, a role that showcased his ability to blend humor with a serious undertone. His character, a black sheriff in a racially charged environment, navigated the absurdities of a corrupt system with a mix of charm and resilience. Farnsworth's performance was notable for its depth, as he brought a sense of dignity to a role that could have easily fallen into caricature. Farnsworth's career spanned decades, but it was not without personal challenges. He faced significant hardships, including a battle with depression and a struggle with the physical toll of his work. In the late 1980s, he was diagnosed with terminal cancer, which he faced with a quiet strength. Despite his illness, he continued to work, earning an Academy Award nomination for his role in The Straight Story in 1999, a testament to his enduring talent. His life was marked by a tragic incident in 2000 when he took his own life, unable to cope with the pain of his condition. This dark chapter overshadowed his legacy, leaving behind a complex narrative of a man who brought joy to many while grappling with his own demons. The last known information about Farnsworth reflects a life filled with both triumph and tragedy, a reminder of the struggles that often lie beneath the surface of public success. Don McGowan's role as Gum Chewer in the 1974 film Blazing Saddles is a brief yet memorable appearance that showcases his ability to blend humor with a rugged persona. His character, a silent but expressive figure, adds to the film's satirical take on the Western genre. McGowan's performance, though minor, reflects the film's chaotic energy and sharp wit, contributing to its cult status. Beyond this role, McGowan's career spanned several decades, primarily in television and film, where he often portrayed tough characters. However, his life was marked by personal struggles. He faced significant challenges, including battles with alcoholism that affected both his career and personal relationships. In the late 1970s, he experienced a series of setbacks, including a decline in acting opportunities and financial difficulties. In his later years, McGowan became reclusive, distancing himself from the public eye. The last known information about him suggests he lived a quiet life, away from the Hollywood spotlight, with few details emerging about his final years. His legacy remains tied to his unique roles and the darker aspects of his personal journey. Cleveland Little's portrayal of Bart in the 1974 film Blazing Saddles remains a landmark performance in cinema. As the first black sheriff of a racially charged town, Little brought a unique blend of humor and depth to a role that challenged societal norms. His character navigated a world filled with prejudice, using wit and charm to confront the absurdity of racism. This role catapulted him into the spotlight, showcasing his talent and paving the way for future black actors in Hollywood. After Blazing Saddles, Little faced the harsh realities of the entertainment industry. He struggled to find roles that matched his talent, often being typecast or overlooked. His career included appearances in television shows and stage productions, but the fame from Blazing Saddles faded. Personal hardships marked his life, including battles with depression and financial difficulties. He faced a significant health scare when diagnosed with cancer in the late 1990s, which he fought bravely. Little passed away in 1992, leaving behind a legacy that continues to inspire. His life was a testament to resilience in the face of adversity, and his contributions to film and theater remain significant. The last known information about him highlights his impact on the industry and the ongoing relevance of his work in discussions about race and representation in media. In the 1974 film Blazing Saddles, Patrick Labyorteaux played the role of Henry, a character that contributed to the film's satirical take on racism and the Western genre. Labyorteaux's performance, though brief, showcased his ability to blend humor with a serious undertone, fitting seamlessly into the film's chaotic narrative. Following Blazing Saddles, Labyorteaux's career continued in television, most notably in the series Matt Houston, and as a voice actor in various animated shows. However, his life was not without challenges. He faced personal hardships, including a difficult childhood marked by the loss of his adoptive parents. Labiorto also dealt with the pressures of Hollywood, which led to struggles with self-identity and mental health. In recent years, he has remained relatively private, focusing on his family and occasional acting roles. The last known information indicates he has been involved in various projects, but details about his current activities remain scarce. John Hillerman's portrayal of Howard Johnson in the 1974 film Blazing Saddles is a notable moment in his career. His character, a seemingly simple yet pivotal figure, adds a layer of complexity to the film's satirical narrative. Hillerman's performance is marked by a blend of humor and seriousness, showcasing his ability to navigate the film's absurdity while grounding it in a sense of reality. This role helped establish him as a versatile actor capable of both comedic and dramatic performances. After Blazing Saddles, Hillerman's career flourished, particularly with his role as Jonathan Quayle Higgins III in the television series Magnum P.I. However, his life was not without challenges. Hillerman faced personal hardships, including struggles with alcoholism, which he openly discussed in later interviews. He also dealt with the pressures of fame, which led to a reclusive lifestyle in his later years. Despite these struggles, he maintained a reputation for professionalism and dedication to his craft. In recent years, Hillerman has remained largely out of the public eye. His last known public appearance was in 2017, and he has since retreated from the spotlight. The details of his later life remain scarce, leaving fans to reflect on his impactful career and the enigmatic nature of his personal journey. Gene Wilder's portrayal of Jim in the 1974 film Blazing Saddles is a striking example of his unique ability to blend humor with depth. As Jim, Wilder brought a nuanced performance that balanced comedy with the serious undertones of racial tension in the film. His character, a quick-witted and resourceful figure, served as a foil to the absurdity surrounding him, showcasing Wilder's talent for navigating complex themes through laughter. After Blazing Saddles, Wilder's career continued to flourish, but it was not without its shadows. He faced personal hardships, including the tragic loss of his third wife, Gilda Radner, to cancer in 1989. This event deeply affected him, leading to a period of grief and introspection. Wilder also dealt with the challenges of Hollywood's changing landscape, struggling to find roles that matched his earlier successes. He faced criticism for his later works, which some deemed less impactful. In his later years, Wilder became a reclusive figure, focusing on writing and painting rather than acting. He published several books, including a memoir that revealed his struggles with anxiety and the pressures of fame. His last public appearance was in 2013, and he passed away in 2016. Wilder's legacy remains, marked by his ability to tackle serious issues with humor, leaving a lasting impact on both film and the hearts of his fans. Madeline Kahn's portrayal of Lily von Stupp in the 1974 film Blazing Saddles is a striking blend of humor and seduction. Her character, a sultry saloon singer, is both a comedic foil and a symbol of the film's satirical take on Western tropes. Kahn's performance is marked by her impeccable timing and unique vocal style, which brought depth to a role that could have easily been one-dimensional. This role solidified her status as a comedic actress, showcasing her ability to balance charm with a sharp wit. After Blazing Saddles, Kahn continued to build a successful career in film and theater, earning Academy Award nominations for her roles in Paper Moon and Young Frankenstein. However, her life was not without challenges. Kahn faced personal hardships, including the tragic loss of her partner, director, and writer John D. McGreevy, who died in 1999. This loss deeply affected her, leading to a period of introspection and withdrawal from the public eye. Kahn also battled health issues, including a diagnosis of ovarian cancer in the late 1990s. Despite her struggles, she remained dedicated to her craft, making her final film appearance in 2000. Kahn passed away in 1999, leaving behind a legacy of unforgettable performances and a profound impact on the world of comedy. Her life was a tapestry of triumphs and tragedies, reflecting the complexities of an artist who dared to push boundaries. Alex Karras played the memorable role of Mongo in the 1974 film Blazing Saddles. His character, a hulking brute with a surprising gentleness, became iconic for his comedic timing and physical presence. Karras's portrayal added depth to the film's satire, showcasing his ability to blend humor with a tough exterior. After Blazing Saddles, Karras transitioned from acting to a successful career in sports commentary and television. He became a beloved figure on shows like Monday Night Football, and later starred in the sitcom Webster. However, Karras's life was not without turmoil. He faced personal challenges, including a battle with alcoholism, which he openly discussed. In 1991, he was diagnosed with a serious brain condition linked to his football career, which raised concerns about the long-term effects of concussions in the sport. Karras also faced legal issues, including a notable scandal involving a gambling investigation in the 1960s that led to his suspension from the NFL. In his later years, Karras continued to work in television, but struggled with health problems. He passed away in 2012, leaving behind a complex legacy as both an athlete and an actor. His life story reflects the struggles many face in balancing fame, personal demons, and the consequences of their past choices. Last known information indicates that Karras's contributions to sports and entertainment are still remembered, highlighting the impact he had on both fields. David Huddleston's portrayal of Olson Johnson in the 1974 film Blazing Saddles is a memorable performance that captures the essence of a small-town mayor caught in the absurdity of a changing world. His character, a blend of humor and earnestness, stands out in a film that challenges societal norms. Huddleston's ability to balance comedy with a sense of gravitas made Olson Johnson a pivotal figure in the film's narrative. After Blazing Saddles, Huddleston's career continued with notable roles in television and film, including appearances in The Big Lebowski and Santa Claus the Movie. However, his life was not without challenges. He faced personal hardships, including struggles with alcoholism, which affected his relationships and career trajectory. Despite these difficulties, he remained a respected figure in the acting community. Huddleston also dealt with the loss of loved ones, which deepened his sense of isolation. He was married 3 times, and his later years were marked by health issues, including a battle with cancer. The last known information about him indicates that he passed away in 2016, leaving behind a legacy of diverse performances and a complex personal history. As we wrap up our look at Blazing Saddles, it's hard not to feel a wave of nostalgia for this groundbreaking film. The cast, including the brilliant Cleavon Little and the comedic genius Mel Brooks, faced many challenges in their careers, from breaking racial barriers to redefining comedy. Their work not only entertained, but also sparked conversations about race and society that are still relevant today. Did you watch Blazing Saddles during your childhood? What memories do you have connected to this iconic film? Perhaps it was a family movie night, or a sleepover with friends where you shared laughs over its unforgettable scenes. We want to hear your stories. Share your experiences in the comments below, and let's celebrate the impact this film had on our lives. Your memories could inspire others to reflect on their own connections to this classic.